Hey everybody, this is Termi again, and today's topic would be what I would call the gentle will, comparable to a hard will, which is its opposite, so to say. And what is the difference between gentle will and the hard will? We would say in the gentle will, I give my attention to something, but instead of forcing that something be something, I let that something come to and speak to me. Whereas in hard will, I give my attention to something and I put it in the shape myself. For example, if I would speak about playing music, hard will is to know, practice consciously about your movements, and gentle will is concentrate about the music itself and let it play through your body and through your instrument. Another example would be a meditation. With hard will, we force that picture which we are concentrating to be like this and that, and whereas in gentle will, we give our attention to the theme or idea of the mental image and let the mental image rise itself from its own power. And why I'm speaking about this manner is that I found myself that many times people get stuck in their hard will and never get that point of gentle will where you can lose that structured form which you were building. And in my case it went so far that I lost my ability to play guitar, since I didn't give that gentle will, that inspiration space in me, but I was more concentrating about the mechanical quality which I was producing, be so strict and fast and blah, 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 blah. And same as in meditation, I was many years putting the form of meditative pictures like this or that. But nowadays, you just let it come by its own power. The same we can think about speaking, that heart will could form every word that they sound really cool and whatever. But with that we can lose actually the concept or like the ideas of what we are speaking about. Rather than in gentle will, I'm conscious about what I'm speaking, but I let the flow of speech form the words, logics, syntax, that I can concentrate more about the quality, about the theme. And yeah, it's like, I can't say like, everyone should forget all the forms and just concentrate about formless gentle will. Since I feel it's more like, first we build structure, form with our heart will. For example, child who takes step after step after step really, and then the heart will would little bit one after another dissolve into gentle will, and you don't need to think about your steps. You are walking already. So with this, our whole life could change if we give that gentle will possibility. But it really requires a trust for me, for example, that when you feel really secure when you trust these forms. And for example, I tried this today, like to kind of compose music, but in that sense that I let the music flow, and instead of putting it in the shapes like, I like C after E minor or D, I kind of actively dissolved all the forms and let the music come. So the music it was really nice experience, and it kind of really shaped my understanding about what free inspiration could be. And because of this, the whole life could change, that we are not occupied on the forms and contents, but more like this inspirative flow, like the state of flow, which, so many people are speaking about. You must find a flow. And that flow is possible because you have built your form, your heart will, build your logics, build your theories, and then you let it go and you live in the flow. It's not, it's kind of simple, actually, I think. So have a nice practice with that, and the really inspirative book for this kind of techniques is Gork Schulevin's book The Gentle Will, which is actually the whole book about this freeing your thinking, freeing your feelings, and freeing your body movements. Like as when we are dancing, you don't need to think about how you move this muscle, arm. You just, go there. Even if you have form, you don't need to think how you move your hands. They are just moving because that's already a capacity which you can improvise with. And that gentle will puts us back to the present moment, which is improvising from the past, which we had the form which we were following. So, have a nice day and see you around.